In yesterday's video, I had a few different stories that were of interest over the past few days. One of them being about how Israeli officials are weighing a possible 7-year agreement with Arab states in post-war Gaza. However, that short clip was a bit overwhelmed by other parts of the video which talked about Trump possibly going to jail. And so not many people offered any insights on the potential 7 to 10 year proposal by the Israeli government. So I edited out that part of the video from yesterday, and here it is now in order to make it stand out how important this is. According to an article in the New York Times this past Friday, Israeli officials are weighing a plan to share power with Arab states in post-war Gaza. Here are a couple of very interesting quotes from the article. For months, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has avoided detailed public discussion about Gaza's post-war future. Behind the scenes, however, senior officials in his office have been weighing an expansive plan for post-war Gaza, in which Israel would offer to share oversight of the territory with an alliance of Arab countries, including Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, as well as the U.S., according to 3 Israeli officials and 5 people who have discussed the plan with members of the Israeli government. Israel would do so in exchange for normalized relations between itself and Saudi Arabia. Far-right members of Netanyahu's coalition are almost certain to dismiss such an idea, and so are Arab countries mentioned as possible participants. But it is the clearest sign yet that officials at the highest levels of Israel's government are thinking about Gaza's post-war future, despite saying little in public, and could be a starting point in future negotiations. Under the proposal, the Arab-Israeli alliance, working with the U.S., would appoint Gazan leaders to redevelop the devastated territory, overhaul its education system, and maintain order. After between 7 and 10 years, the alliance would allow Gazans to vote on whether to be absorbed into a united Palestinian administration that would govern in both Gaza and the Israeli-occupied West Bank, according to the proposal. So even though this proposal has a fair bit of opposition right now, the article points out that it could be a starting point for future negotiations. This is especially interesting considering how the 7 to 10 years length lines up with the 7-year covenant with many to be confirmed by the Antichrist.